And greetings everybody, and welcome to another JeSter Reviews, where today we will be reviewing the legendary Light Intel Warbird T6-X. Now, as most of you will be aware, this ship actually featured in the original Star Trek episodes, and it recently featured in season 1 of Picard. Now, looking on the cryptic wiki, it actually says that this ship has a remastered look, and it does actually come with many skins. And as you can see, I've fit the nacelles with this nice orange finish. Also has a couple of custom decals. I quite like this one with the red Warbird type arrangement underneath, and there are some others on the skins as well. So what we'll do now is I'll just show you quickly the build. I don't want to labour too much on the build, but I'll just show you how I put it together and show you some of the traits, because there's some quite cool details on the ship that I think you might be interested in. So very quickly, this is my build. This ship actually comes with a 5-2 weapon setup. So how I've decked this out is I've got 4 ultimate plasma dual beam banks on the front, and I've stuck in the ultimate modified Kelvin torpedo, which is part of a 3-piece set. The second part of that set is the ultimate modified plasma Omni, with the third part of that set being the ultimate modified swarm processor. Now, the ship comes with 3 consoles, the first console being the universal singularity stabilizer. The second console is the universal plasma destabilizer, and the third console is the universal plasma warhead module. If we look at the 3-piece set that gives us, the 3-piece set gives us a 10% shield penetration for projectile weapons. Now, moving on quickly to the masteries. In tier 1 we have increased accuracy, that's +5 accuracy rating. Tier 2 is improved singularity generation, reduced singularity cooldown, and that reduces the cooldown time on the singularity power use by 15% and increases your singularity charge by 30%. Tier 3 is increased energy and kinetic damage, so you get a +10% kinetic damage and a +10% energy damage. So that's that could make a reasonable torpedo build, couldn't it? In tier 4 we have devastating weaponry, increased critical chance by 2.5%. Now, tier 5, this is the first of 3 traits. The first is Withering Barrage, which extends duration of cannon scatter volley, and it extends it extends cannon scatter volley by 4 seconds. Dear me. The next trait is Built to Last, and this has a hull healing buff abilities, and it grants plus regeneration and minus weapon power cost to the tune of minus 33% weapon power cost for 20 seconds and a plus 30% hull regeneration for 20 seconds. Now, tier 6 is Assault Formation Theta, and when activating attack pattern Omega or decloaking, it grants torpedo high yield 3 and gives you plus 160 starship weapon amplification and improves critical hit severity with weapons for 10 seconds with a plus 20% flight turn rate also for 10 seconds. So all told, it's not a bad little package, I don't think, and I have used most of these traits, and yeah, I've quite enjoyed them. It's been a really nice ship to fly. So enough of this. Let's go on to looking at the skins, shall we, and see what you actually get with this bundle. So here we are on the Romulan flotilla, and we'll just make our way to the ship builder. So just follow me. Right, let's go. Oh yes, very smart, very smart, very smart. Yes, carry on. Oh, Raymond, yes, well, I've got one of those and my crew just causes me quite a lot of bother. Anyway, is it through here? Here it is. Oh, and let's look at it. There we have. We have a nice little hologram of our Light Intel Warbird. It's a lovely little hologram, that, isn't it? Hologram? Did I say hologram? I meant hologram. Right, okay, right, yes. Do you know you've got some Alachi dancing here? I do like the interior of these Romulan ships, you know. They do put a lot of work into them, do Cryptic, and I do like them. I think it's brilliant. And excellent. Yes, right, okay. So let's go to, well, we're not going to you. There we are, customize ship. Let's have a look. So here we are, look. So that's the Malum. There we go, that's the Tillis, the original. I do like these decals. Yes, this was one I remember of the original Star Trek. Oh, it's quite cool. Tillis refit, which is the one I've got. I've obviously changed the Bussard collectors on the nacelles to an orange colour, and I'll show you how to do that. And finally we have the Tavaro, which, you know, looks to be a cross between the Malum and the Tillis. It is a cross. As you can see, it looks a little bit more ominous, but I just prefer the Tillis refit. Windows, yeah, there's none apart from what you get with the ship, which is quite surprising, really, considering the amount of Zen that I've actually paid for this ship. You'd expect a little bit more. Romulan bridge, you just get a standard Romulan bridge, which again, I would expect for paying 12,000 Zen, which I do believe is a little bit over the top, but I do believe it should have had its own unique bridge, I'll be honest with you, and it does lack that little touch to make this a really good package. I will say that I only picked this ship up because of the Zen sale that was going on at the time, where you got some extra Zen. So in buying this ship, I also got some extra Zen, which allowed me to pick up another ship, very similar to the arrangement I had with the Crossfield. It's not the Crossfield. I keep calling it the Crossfield. It was the Walker. It was the legendary Walker, which I brought to you last time. So yes, it was a Walker. So the materials, got quite a bit there going on. In the advanced bit, there you go, no decal. So you've got quite a lot of variation there, haven't you? Nacelles. So there you go. Tillis Beta, no decal. That gives you the little orange Bussard collectors there. Yeah. So you got there you go. You got your colours. I'm quite happy with the way it goes there. Right, so without further ado, let's actually take this ship into the field and see how she performs, shall we? So here we are in the Carrera system, and let's see how she performs, shall we, against the Tal Shiar. Well, this is a really fun ship to fly. I'm really having fun here. I really like this. It's she's giving as good as she's taking. I'll give her that. Ooh, that certainly did pack a punch there, didn't it? Yes, we got a little bit scorched there, didn't we? But even so, let's use the Romulan battle cloak. So let's see if we get a boost when we decloak, shall we? So let's activate weapons, decloak. I really do like the Romulan battle cloak as well. That's quite cool. Well, she's certainly standing up for herself, isn't she? Oh, there we go. Really impressed with that. Well, I really did enjoy that little dust up there, and I do hope you've had a rough idea of how the ship can actually perform. Now, I do have another legendary light Intel Warbird on another character, and on that character I actually use Ferenginar dual beam bank plasma beams, and it works just as well with that set as well. Now, if you're asking me if this as a legendary bundle is worth 12,000 Zen, then I have to be brutally honest. No, I don't think it is worth 12,000 Zen. However, if it were to come without all the bells and whistles for say 5 or 6,000 Zen, I would say snap this ship up because it is a really, really good buy. But as it is, it comes as part of a bundle, and we'll just have a look at that bundle right now. So here is the bundle, and for your 12,000 Zen, you can level one of your characters up to level 65, after of course he's completed or they have completed the tutorial. You also get the legendary Intel Light Warbird, and as we scroll down there, you get 36 inventory slots, you get 12 times bank slots and 6 bridge officer slots, and you also get 2 extra starship slots. There we go. This bundle also contains sets of personal equipment and starship equipment, as well as a fully trained and pre-equipped bridge officers who are ready to serve in your crew. So there you go. Now, my opinion on this ship is I think 12,000 Zen was very, very steep. I actually purchased this using the Zen sale, which allowed me to purchase some extra Zen for 12,000, and I used that extra Zen to buy some other C-Store ships. You know, very much like the Crossfield, which I picked. No, it's not the Crossfield. I'm obsessed with the Crossfield. It's not the Crossfield. It was the Walker. That's what it was. There we go. I'll have to repeat that 10 times so I make sure it's stuck in my memory. It was the Walker, legendary Walker, which I purchased, and I also got some extra Zen with that as well. Anyway, moving on. I'll have my brain fart. My feelings on this are that if it comes as a sale, or we get any more legendary ships which comes as a half price sale, then I will snap them up. I do have a few in my sights which I'm after. However, 12,000 Zen is quite steep, and I wouldn't have picked it up if it wasn't for the C Store Zen sale. So my advice to everyone is, if these legendary ships come up in the C Store for on a sale, yeah, I would, I'd snap them up, and I would recommend you picking them up if it's a ship you want, that is. I've been after these two, the Walker and this ship, for some time. Also the D7, which I've now got. So I have three legendary ships. I'm now after the legendary Defiant, and yes, I will be made up once I get that one. So yeah, Cryptic, I would prefer you to do these for a more reasonable price, and I'm sure you would sell a lot more if you did that. And yeah, I'm not so much bothered about all the bells and whistles and the extra inventory and bank slots and duty officers and ship equipment. Yeah, I'm not bothered about all of that. Right, so I hope you've enjoyed this review of the legendary light Intel Warbird T6-X. And don't forget, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, to catch further reviews. Right, so without further ado, until next time, this is JeSter signing off.